Good morning again. How are you? Did you do something nice for yourself like I asked you to? If you did, go do it again. If you didn't, today's the day to start. Go do something nice for yourself. Today, as part of my quest to make my videos not quite so dark and just a little bit easier to see and easier to film with, I have gotten a tablecloth for my table. My table is kind of bright and colorful, but the top of it is really dark, which I don't really mind. I'm not real particular about my stuff, but I thought if I could brighten just the top of it up a little bit, it might help just when I'm sitting there or showing things, or Jackson and I are playing games or whatever. And it never hurts to brighten up a room anyway, right? So I will show you guys how it looks now, and then maybe a little time lapse of me putting the new tablecloth on. I also need to finish my chairs. If you've ever wondered why I have two blue chairs over there, the blue ones are actually for the ends, and then the yellow ones are for the sides. That's the way it came when I bought it. A lady that I bought it from had painted it, and I thought it was bright and cheerful, but the two blue chairs were the only chairs that she had cushions on, and she had glued the cushions on, and I decided to take them off. The cushions were white with yellow zigzags on them, and the one that Jackson usually sat on was absolutely filthy, and they were both pretty dirty. The cat would lay on one and the kids would sit over here, and the cushion was just disgusting. So I took the cushions off, got the bright idea to take them off. Well, one of them that I took off, let me show you. This is the first one that I took off, just to see if it would work, and I was pleasantly surprised that I was able to get most of the glue off. And although it doesn't look great, it doesn't look terrible. So that gave me hope, and I went ahead and took the other one off, and when I took the other one off, it looks terrible. So I have to sand it down, and I've been saying I'm going to do that for a while. I've taken it off, but this is how it looks. This is glue, and it's very rough, and it still has material stuck to it. So I have to sand this completely down. And then I did go to Home Depot and get some paint matched. So I need to get busy with this. This is gonna be on my to-do list this next week. I'm gonna sand this down, and I'm actually gonna paint both of the chairs. When I do, I will be able to put them back how they go with one blue one on each end. So my goal is to have these turquoise accents. As you can see, I'm a coffee lover. I have my coffee signs here. This wall used to be full of Jackson's homeschool projects before we moved to the homeschool room. And then we also had a nice big clock here, and the battery, it broke. Even when I replaced the batteries, it was broken. So I would like to order a couple more. I would like to make this whole corner like coffee walls with just neat coffee signs. I've seen a few that say Java, Java Boulevard, or Cup of Java, things like that. So I would like to get these with my turquoise accents and kind of to tie it in with my table. So without further ado, let me show you the tablecloth I got, and let's see if it makes a very big difference. Let me move these chairs out of our way. And probably before I put the tablecloth on, I should wipe the table off. I'm also going to have to take this lamp off. Okay, it's dark over there, but we'll have to deal with it just for a minute. Let me show you the tablecloth I got. I found this on Amazon. I chose the light turquoise color, and if I like it, I'm also going to buy the cream colored one, but I wanted to try the light turquoise first and see if I kind of like the vibe it gives. See if I like the material. It says that it's washable and stain resistant, and it actually says that it is made to be washed repeatedly, which is good because it will be in this house. Okay, the material reminds me of curtains that my grandma used to have. I don't know if you can see it, and it's dark in here. It's a weird material. It has like a waterproof feel to it, kind of almost like indoor-outdoor material. And kind of like, I don't know, curtains you'd find in a hotel or something. It has that kind of feel. So let's see how it looks. I may wash it before I use it, but just to see how it's gonna be, let's put it over here. Does it look even? Does it look even to you? Let's put the lamp back on so we can see. What do you think? Is it too dark in here for you to really see it? Let's look at it from over here. I'm not very good with this phone yet, getting the angle. There it is. It is pretty dark for you to see in that corner, but I do think it definitely brightened it up. And I do think when Jackson and I work up here, even to see our puzzle or our board game and stuff may be a little bit easier to see. What do you think? Do you like it? Or should I go with the cream color? Well, I guess we'll see it again after I get the chair fixed and get them all where they should be. But I think I'm digging the lighter color on there. I've debated on painting all of the chairs in all of the yellow. Yellow is not my favorite color, but it does brighten up the room some. So anyway, I think I like it better than the brown. I'll try it for a little while and see how it goes and see if I want to order the cream one also, or if I want to go a whole different route. Anyway, I guess I will get everything that I took off of the table, put back on the table. No, my table is never this clean. This half stays clean that we use, and this half stays full of craft supplies and art stuff. So I'll catch up with you guys again in a little while. Okay, I rearranged the chairs and put them how they will be after I get the bottom seats part of the blue ones finished. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks a lot brighter. I think it ties in with my pictures that I knocked over very crookedly. I'll have to fix those. I'm pretty happy with it. I like the way it looks, and I like the way it brightens up my kitchen a little bit. I have already lost my little clicker that I can click from wherever I am and turn my camera on to take a picture or start the video. I didn't even have that thing for 3 days and I lost it, and I have looked everywhere for it. I have an old one, but the battery's out on it, and it's not a kind of battery that we have here. I don't know, either I wasn't meant to have one or I need to go get a battery. The next thing we're gonna do today is put all of Jackson's scrapbook paper that he makes his magnets with and that I use on my journaling stuff. And I'm going to put it in the box that we bought at Michael's yesterday. As you can see, this box is falling apart. It's just an old shirt box that I had, you know, with Christmas wrapping stuff. And it works, but all the papers are wrinkled up in here and the box is falling apart. And when I put this all the way in the top of the closet where we store it, I have to hold it very, very carefully or it will just fall apart or the pieces will fall out because the edges are so weak. So this nice little box that I got for $3.99 will store these very nicely. I'm going to be sure and leave all the Christmas paper on the top because when he makes more magnets for the fall fair, that's what it'll be. Other than that, I'm going to put all of these probably in here kind of by size. Some of them are just extra papers. Do you like to craft? What is something you like to make? Especially for the holidays, but any season, what do you like to make? Look at these cute little flowers. We have paper of every kind, everything. For the magnets, we use this little hole punch. So anything that'll fit within a 1 inch. We tried to do some fall leaves, but the leaves were almost too big for the magnet. We have lots and lots and lots of papers here. Some really shiny. We have a lot of those. They were very popular. Then we have a book that's full of animal print. I'll put the book on top. More fall. A blank piece of paper. This we like to call Mermaid. I don't know if you can tell, but it's shiny. And the map. Jackson loves maps. I love how these are fitting in. This is made for scrapbook paper, so it's actually it's actually a square, so everything can lay down inside. Watermelons. And a whole book of who knows what. Put all those in. Anything loose on top. And I'm hoping we have room in this box for the hole punch, for the glue, because we don't use this on anything else, and for all of the little circle holes that he's already punched out to make magnets with. Let me see what I dropped. Get in there. This doesn't really have to go in there. This is what the magnet sets come in. But I can put this in with our other crafts where the other magnet sets are if it doesn't fit in here. But it might. Wow, look at that. All in one neat, sturdy little box that I can easily put in the top of the closet and take down. I'm excited for that. I'm just checking these tasks off one by one. What should I do next? What are you gonna do today? What crafts are you gonna do this week? Or what tasks are you gonna mark off your to-do list this week? I don't know what else we're gonna do. One of these days this week, we are going to plant some seeds that we've been saving. I think we saved some seeds out of some cherries, some figs, and I think a peach pit out of a peach. I don't think any of those will grow here, but we're gonna try it just to see. Might as well, why not? So I'm gonna end this here and I will get back with you later and see what you've been up to and see what I'm gonna get up to. Question pertaining to the tablecloth. Do any of you use a tablecloth? If you do you use a clip or something down here? Or do you put something underneath it? What do you do to hold it still? Because I already know between my clumsiness, between Jackson's uncoordination, I haven't called him Jaxie in years, that used to be his nickname when he was little. Between Jackson's uncoordination and sliding in and out and bouncing around, and between the cat, because I know she'll claw at it, I know it's gonna slide back and forth a lot. So what do you do to hold it down in the corners, or do you just put something heavy in the middle? Let me know your secrets to this. I just came on to close out today's video to say, have a great day, whatever you're up to. I haven't done much since we got off here. I edited a video. Jackson is struggling with a migraine and some extreme nausea, so we're dealing with that. I just got my dinner out of the oven. I'll give you a quick peek at that. I cooked some tilapia fish and some broccoli. Something just simple and easy. And other than that, we're just gonna chill out together tonight and hope that I can get Jackson feeling better before we are supposed to meet friends at the pool tomorrow. So here's a little look at my dinner. I have 2 small pieces of tilapia in here and a whole bag of broccoli. I'm not sure if I'll eat anything else with it. I don't have any rice. I really wanted some rice, but this will work. See you next time, guys. Bye.